Unfortunately, we didn't get the W against Sweden in our past game, but we have already made it to the quarterfinal, and I think, you know, we were very upset that we lost, but we kind of can't dwell on it too much because we have to play Brazil.
Right now we're about to board the bus for a 4-hour drive over to Dresden, which is where we played before against North Korea, so we're ready to go back there, I think. I'm excited to play Brazil and hopefully move past this quarterfinal stage and into the semis.
We of course wanted to win first place in the group. We wanted to. That's important for us. That result was very important. That being said, this just simply changes the path for us. But we're through to the quarterfinal, and we're even hungrier now and more confident and more excited for Brazil.
For us, it's a different road. It's a hard road, but you know, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I think, this is a good challenge for us. And you never want to play the U.S. after they've lost. So I think, it's going to be hard for Brazil.
When we got to Dresden, basically it was just kind of a recovery day for the players who played 45 minutes or more. And I think for the pool, we just did our stretches and dynamic movements, and that kind of helps flush the legs, and then we took ice baths. That's kind of the typical recovery day for starters and players who play 45 minutes or more.
On a personal level, on a team level, you can always learn from, not winning a game. I think we did do some good things. We created some great chances. We didn't capitalize on those chances, but if you dwell too much on the negative, it messes up with your mental preparation.
Soccer is about a lot of feelings, because you make a decision all the time. It's a lot about feelings and to be loyal to your role. And that's something I think we can do so much better job against Brazil compared to what we did against Sweden. Now, when you get out there, I can see that you are very eager to make something happen. Now you have to put these two together. Try to go back up here if it doesn't work, and then try to get it down here, even though you're eager, a little excited, or even nervous or whatever. Because if you can put those two together, then we will win against Brazil.
Today was our day off, or the coaches gave us a day off, but the goalkeepers had training, and it was optional if we wanted, a couple of us wanted to come out and get some extra training in, so it's actually a good amount of people heading out to training today, get some repetitions and play some soccer ball.
For some people, just stepping away from the game, taking a break, body and mind, is good. And some people like to get a couple of touches on the ball. And for me, it was sort of a different case scenario because I had kind of, been nursing a groin injury that I got in the Colombia game. And I was very, very close to being healthy and ready to go for the Sweden match. But because we were already through to the quarterfinal, the decision was made that instead of pushing it and maybe making the injury a little bit worse, that we were going to use those 3 or 4 extra days to prepare for the quarterfinal. So it was all about taking baby steps. At first it was just jogging around the field a couple laps, and then it progressed to build-ups and eventually sprinting. And then yesterday and today's practice I was doing everything along my teammates. So it was just a matter of taking those baby steps, and the training staff's been great, and I've just been plugging away, and I'm really happy with how I'm feeling for this next game.
Yep. Good.
Yes!
off, just came out, did some technical work, got some good finishing in, and now we'll probably just check out the city for the rest of the day.
Biked into downtown Dresden, and we're eating at an Italian restaurant. We all got pizza, and we're just having a relaxing afternoon with some of the girls. The day off was well needed for us. I mean, not only have we been training every day since we got to Austria and Germany, but we've also been mentally preparing, having plenty of meetings and preparation for our past games. So I think that the day off was just more of a mental day off. It's good to get some of you time.
The trainers definitely think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. If not 100% healed, very, very close. But all I know is that I'm going to put everything into this match for my teammates, and I'm sure they're doing the same for me. And it's going to be a battle, but we're ready for it and we're excited for it.
At the end of the day, we were very upset that we lost. We always want to win games, and there's no question about that. But we still have another chance, and we have taken many different paths this year. We've lost some games, we've won some games, and that's just kind of how it's been through the course of these last few years preparing. And we have no doubt in our minds that we'll be ready to go on Sunday against Brazil.